Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video and welcome back to the horror bar. So today's video I want to give you a quick room tour. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible because everything is back in now. It's been in from around March time. I started bringing stuff in, and then I think by the end of March everything was back in the horror bar. It's now literally what month is it? We're in May. So it took me a while basically to get this video done. There's a few changes to the horror bar, so I want to get into it all and just show you what I've gone over or what I've changed and everything. So let's get into it. Right, so I'll just start off showing you how the bar looks now. So I'll back up now. So the bar is completely changed. So as you can see there used to be a step here, and the step's still there but just over there now, and the bar used to just go straight across, and now I've took all that away. I've put the fake grass down and I've made the bar a bit smaller, and also I've changed the top of it as well. With the way it is right now, it means that I can have it in different positions basically. I can have it like this, or I can have it just on the side or just straight on again. I've added a bit more wood to the back as well. This wood top looks really smart. I mean, I love the look of it. It's literally just old fencing, what used to be up in the garden, and I just sanded it all down and just sort of like a varnish to it basically, and it's come out looking really good. Same for the back as well. I mean, if I had more of this wood, it would have probably gone all the way to the top, and then I would have took all these the white piece of the wood down and just added all that because I think it just looks so much better. So yeah, the bar is looking a lot different, but I really do like this look. So yeah, that is one of the big changes in the horror bar. And also I've painted the walls a different colour. They used to be red, now they're a dark green. And I've just got all the posters just on this wall. I've got more behind me as well, but these are the horror ones. I've got some more horror ones on the other side as well. There's another glass cabinet as well in here, and you come across this wall, you can see the dartboard is there, and the Harry Potter ones are just below it. And this is one of the newest posters. It was only meant to be that size, but I ended up ordering the big one, didn't I? Not realising, so I needed to get a big picture frame, but I managed to get one anyway. It does look really good, so it just takes up a lot of space, but can't be helped. Just in trying to get this finished as well. This is a new diorama that I'm making. I will do a full video on it. It's for the Finn, the dog, which is just on the shelf at the moment. So this will be the kennel scene, so I'm trying to get that done. There's just a box of just old figures. Some of them are McFarlane toys. I think that's it, what's in. There might be some other things. I mean, I've still got some of the NECA figures still in the boxes at the moment because I ain't got space for them, but we'll take a look at the one side of the room of the shelves anyway. You can see how it's laid out. So at the moment it is looking pretty rough. I mean, on this middle shelf the diorama will sit there, but then I'm thinking maybe the diorama should come on this side because all my dioramas are on this side. So I don't know yet, I ain't decided, but you can see all the DVDs are just on the bottom shelf. Again, most of this stuff on this shelf is probably not going to permanently stay here. I'm going to try and figure some out anyway because I'm not too keen the layout at the moment. This bit I do like. Obviously you've got the old NECA Hellraiser collection, and this is not included. This I just picked up a few days ago, but I need to paint her up, and because she is looking a bit worn, and yeah, and then she's going to probably go into the collection even though she's not part of the original one. I think she came into around the second or the third one, I can't remember. But I did repaint all this diorama, and I think it turned out looking really good after repaint it all, and added a bit more like fresher blood to some of the characters as well. So I repainted the front of him. So this is like a complete set apart from the cube is missing on this, which I lost it a long time ago, which is a shame. And you just got Reagan, the head knocker, which is really cool. Don't usually collect them, but this is like, I had to get this. It looks so good. So creepy. I mean, her eyes look like they're glowing at the moment. This is another little extra piece as well, what I picked up the other day. I had to repaint the stand and everything because it was a bit battered. I had a couple of little chains at the bottom and a bit of like blood and stuff. I might probably do some more to that. Add a bit more chains and stuff, maybe some chains to come around it as well. But yeah, pretty cool. Wasn't so expensive. This is a little conjuring setup. Now last year it was in the glass cabinet. I did have space actually to put it in the glass cabinet, but there's some other stuff in there at the moment, and I don't mind. I like it like this at the moment. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You come to the middle shelf and you can see it's a bit of a mess on this shelf because obviously I've got a diorama which is going to obviously display this dog, this one, and obviously the character as well. I'll probably have it as a normal dog version though in the display, because with it already having one what's already changing, I'll probably just do it that way. And obviously you got the American Wolf in London, and this is not a NECA one, this is an older figure. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two. Again, I need to figure it out, and these are just older McFarlane figures from the Thin. Again, it won't be added to that diorama. And then you've just got two random Gremlins. So yeah, it's a bit of a awkward one. I mean, I've had it like this now for about 2 months, and I just can't figure out where to put things. I'm just waiting basically to finish that diorama off. As soon as I finish that diorama off, I can sort of figure out where things are going to go. So if you come to the next lot of shelves, you've got another diorama with the Fog character. I think it's Blake. Really good figure. Obviously a cloth figure because they're the ones that I mainly like to collect by NECA. The eyes light up on this, it's really cool. It's a big diorama for this one as well, so it takes a lot of space up, but it does look good. This is a Pennywise. This is supposed to be a NECA one, but it's actually a fake one. I ordered this off eBay years ago. When I started collecting again, I ordered loads off eBay. Obviously, I should have realised that I was getting fake ones, but I was looking at the price difference, and the price was a lot cheaper than getting a proper NECA one. So I just thought, oh, I'm getting a deal here, but obviously not. I'm just getting a fake figure. But instead of dumping it, I just repainted it, and I think it turned up looking really good. I repainted this a couple of years ago, so it is old now, but it's very new, very unique. So obviously nobody else will have this in their collection. And you've got some Puppet Masters here, and it's just next to the diorama from The Shining. I've just got them here for now. I will be making a diorama for these. Probably the diorama that I'm going for, what I'm going to be making is the one what it actually comes in, you know, like the box display. I'm going to be making something like that for them all to sit in. I need to get the other two as well though. So, and this is another fake Freddy NECA figure, again off eBay. But again, I just repainted it, gives it like a metal look to it, and I did like a bit of splash of blood to it. Again, I did these years ago, but it's really unique and different. You've just got another Gremlin just hanging there. Looks pretty cool up there. You got these two Silent Hill figures. These are from Mezco. These are super tiny. I mean, these are smaller than the Puppet Master figures, and the detail in them are crazy. Absolutely love these. Really cool. And you come down to the next shelf, you've just got the 1/6 scale Michael Myers is the Bob sheet one. I've got two Michael Myers because this is the original body from Trick or Treat Studios, and then I ordered an extra one, and obviously so I could get two versions of Michael Myers. So this used to be in the glass cabinet, but I didn't want it in there this year because it takes up a lot of space otherwise. No, I like the look and the layout, the way I've got the glass cabinet set up at the moment. So you'll see that in a minute. Well, probably in about 5 minutes. It depends how long this goes on for. But you've got also Halloween 3 figures. And this one I'm having problems at the moment. The witch one keeps falling over constantly, because it's getting so warm in the bar now. All the joints on these, on the Necker figures, they start getting looser and looser, so they tend to fall over a lot, especially this one at the moment, so I had to keep putting it back up, but it looks really good with the art prints just behind them. The art prints are from Mad About Horror, and they do like different art print every month, and it's whatever figure you get an art print, and that month they was doing Season of the Witch, and I managed to get 3 things basically that month, and I got all different ones, so yeah. This is the Trick or Treat Studios Candyman. This is the figure that I did not want. I ordered from Forbidden Planet. I did a video on it, but I'll do it quickly. I ordered from Forbidden Planet, and I ordered the Candyman Necker figure, cloth figure, and they ended up sending me this one. Sent it back, said it was the wrong one, and then they resent it and they sent the same one out again. And then I found it on another website, so I ordered that one. I just kept this one. So yeah, but I ended up getting it in the end. And this is a Chucky, which was an old Necker Chucky, which was falling apart. I had this one for years, and it was all scratched and damaged. And I decided to change it. Basically, it was rather just try and change the look of it, or just chuck it away. So basically, I set fire to it, repainted it, and it looks awesome again. So unique, nobody else has got this in their collection, so that's pretty cool. This is a Mezco, obviously Chucky, as you can see. Really good one, this one. Probably the best one out of them all, I think, that they've done. Again, you've got, this is a Necker. This is just a plastic one. I don't usually collect the plastic ones, but this is Evil Dead. Big fan of Evil Dead. Obviously, it's got this little diorama that I made as well. I've done the inside as well as the outside. And this is another Mezco. This is the first 1/12 that I've got, and it's awesome. I've been build this little diorama for it as well. The clothing and everything's just awesome on it, and all the little bugs and everything are just in the background. And yeah, that diorama turned out looking really good. Right, and then you come to the next shelf. These are all Necker cloth, retro cloth figures. Well, obviously the dioramas as well with them all. This one I haven't got a diorama yet, the Candyman one. I'll do it eventually. But I'm actually thinking about taking the hook off this one, because I don't like the hook on the Necker one. I prefer the hook on this Trick or Treat Studios one, so I might try and take that off and then swap it over with this one. I don't know if it works. It looks slightly bigger, but it might work. You know, obviously Ghostface, Freddy, Michael Myers. So all them have got their dioramas with them. These two, the Freddy and the Michael Myers, I made these dioramas years ago, but I actually updated them beginning of this year. Just repainted them all and changed the look of them, because this one had an actual like bottom base and everything. I took it all away. This one had a base, but it was just like it was just cardboard, and then I just obviously remade the bottom base and everything and repainted them both. This is a 2018 Michael Myers, but I repainted it to look more like the 78 one. So that's probably one of my favourite shelves with the dioramas behind them. And you come right to the bottom, you've got Jurassic Park and the diorama that I made. Back to the Future cars, Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters. So yeah, the bottom shelf's more like probably my favourite films growing up. So yeah, it's obviously not horror really. I mean, you could say Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters is horror, but it's not really, is it? And right at the bottom is they're just empty boxes. There's a couple of boxes what I've got Necker figures in, like the Freddy one. Still got the Necker figure in there, and the It one. It's just having the space to display it, so that's why they're still in the boxes. And you come to the first glass cabinet. So right at the bottom, you've got Chucky and the Brad. So these are really old, so that's why they're right at the bottom, because they're not that good to me, to be fair. I've had them for that long. So, and you come to the next one, and you can see you've got the Necker Gremlin, Spider Gremlin. I got this a few months ago. Looks absolutely awesome, especially in the glass cabinet. It looks really, really good. You can see how big it is. It takes a full glass cabinet up, that does. Such a beast. So glad I got that. And you come to Michael Myers. This is, again, I said this is like my favourite sort of shelf, but this is my favourite display. I absolutely love how this looks. Obviously, like I said last year, I had the Bob sheet one in there, but it was blocking the knife, the tombstone, and this just looks so much cleaner with just the 1/6 scale figure, the mask, and obviously the weapon. Absolutely love this one. My favourite, my literally #1 favourite. And you come right to the top and you got the Freddy display. So you can see this is the mask, the 1/6 scale, and the glove is just behind him. Really, really cool. And the top of there, you've just got the house that I made as well. And you come across the other glass cabinet, you've just got the Friday the 13th mask. That's the only thing I've got in this collection, which is Friday the 13th. I'm not the biggest fan of Jason, I'm really not. So that's why I don't have any figures yet. I mean, I'd probably get, if NECA do a retro cloth figure of Jason, which I know they have done in the past, but if they do an updated one, I'd probably get it straight away. But I'm not really keen on the plastic one, so that's why I've not really got a Jason yet. I ain't got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure either. I am thinking about getting the Mezco one though, because I did put it on my list, and I do really love the look of that, so I might get that one. Only thing what puts me off is the size of it, because if you come to the size of this one is actually taller than your average ones, because obviously the pyramid on it. So this one gets away with it, but the other one I reckon is probably, I don't know, I'm only guessing because obviously this was my first one. I'm just assuming the Texas Chainsaw one will be smaller. So that's the only thing that puts me off by getting it. So we'll start from the bottom of the other glass cabinets. You can see I've got a Chucky doll, life-size Chucky doll, just in there. It looks pretty cool in there. It takes up 2 spaces because I didn't need the extra space. Like, I could have put the Conjuring set up in there. I might still do that later on down the line when I start moving things about again, and then just have Chucky maybe just on the couch. I don't know. Oh, God. Let's give me my breath back. And this is the Terrifier. It says it right there on the label, and I can't. Anyway, this is the Terrifier section. So you can see the mask is repainted and looks so much better from when I first got it. So disappointed when I first got that mask, but I've repainted it and it looks, like I said, better, miles better. There's bits of like glue and extra paint in places where it shouldn't have been, so it turned out looking really good, especially with the eyes cut out. I don't know why they left the eyes in, because it looks so much better with the eyes gone. And obviously you've just got the figure here as well from Trick Street Studios. You know, I've also got his weapon and the glasses just at the back there. And you come to the final display, which is Ash from Evil Dead. This is one of my newest 1/6 scale figures anyway. This is awesome. I'm so glad that I got this. At first I was I wasn't so sure about getting it. I mean, because there was a lot of reviews, a lot of people said it was really bad, but getting it in person, it's so much better. And then I felt a bit disappointed not getting the deluxe, which I was going to get the deluxe, but now I'm glad that I didn't get the deluxe, because when we're displaying it in the glass cabinet the way I've got all these set out, if it was with the base as well, I don't think it would have fit. I don't think it would have fit. I really don't. Or if it did fit, the head would have been literally touching here, and it would have looked, it just would have looked odd. So again, probably did the best option at the moment. So the only thing what's missing from me, obviously, I want to get a mask, which I'm looking at the Pee-wee one, but I think it's called that. At the moment it's sold out everywhere, so I might have to get the other one. But yeah, so I need a mask and I need a weapon, but this is where it comes a problem. Now, I can't get the chainsaw because it won't fit in the glass cabinet. I thought about just getting the book, which I've already made at the back there, but I don't really want to pay 100 quid when I know I've made that one, and I can make it even bigger because this one's actually got the pages in that I put in as well. I'll show you quickly. So you can see I've added all the pages to it as well myself and weathered it and everything, even set bits on fire. So yeah, I don't want to buy it and pay 100 quid when I can know I can make it bigger than what it is at the moment, because I made this probably about 4 years ago, so I know I could probably make it even better now. So that's not an option. So the other option I thought about was getting the Kandarian dagger. Now again, I came close to ordering this because literally it was on the Mad About Horror website, and so I realised how big it was. It would not fit in a glass cabinet. If you put it in an angle, it was sticking probably about that far out, and it'll just be a walking hazard. So there's no way I can get that. I thought about displaying it on top of the glass cabinet, but again, if I do that, this will have to be moved because it's going to be about this high. With it being on a stand, that'll have to be moved, and that'll have to be moved, and then I don't know where to put that and where would I put that. So I don't know. There might not end up being an actual weapon in this display. It might be just end up being the mask and then the actual life-size book that I'll make. I think that'll do it. That'll have to do it. Maybe I'll get the that little necklace from the first one, what he gives his girlfriend. Maybe I could get that as well as a little extra thing. But yeah, that is about it. That is everything in my horror bar, how it looks right now. I've got some other things coming, and I've got other things to order as well, and so some things will get moved about. So when I start moving some things about and getting it the way I want to get it to look, obviously I'll do a video on it and show you some of the changes what I make. But so far, yeah, I am super happy and pleased the way it's looking, especially with that the bar anyway. So much better. I mean, it just feels a lot more bigger and a lot more space, which that's what I need. I needed more space because I was getting more and more stuff in, and like I said, I got another glass cabinet and it was just getting a bit too packed in here, and now it just looks so much, looks like there's more space, which is just weird, but there isn't really, but there is. So hopefully you've liked this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the like for us as well, and we'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.